Welcome back to the Pro Sports Podcasters. My name is Bergeron. Most of you know me as Kobe. And today is a big day for the UFC STRIKE NFTs. Today the marketplace opens, plus you have the last batch of Series 0. 30,000 packs are going on sale later on today. And if you're lucky enough to get in line, you got a shot at one of those Champion Series moments, which are going to be going pretty high on the marketplace. Now, in regards to the marketplace, there's a couple of things I want to mention. First, I got a buyer beware. And that's if you're looking to get some of these, actually pay up for some of these Champion Series moments, you got to be a little scared about really spending big on the Francis Ngannou or the Ciryl Gane. And the reason I say that is because both of those fighters already have a Series 0 Contender Series moment. And because of that, you got to look at it right. Over time, they'll probably be the least valuable of the two because you can have a Series 0 Contender Series NFT. So I'd be a little weary about spending big on those two. Again, depending on what they do in the rest of their careers, there's the possibility that they will be maybe worth more than some of the others on the Champion Series side. But Francis Ngannou, it's possible that he never fights in the UFC again, so that's an issue. Ciryl Gane, very good chance that he'll become the UFC champion at some point in the heavyweight division when Francis Ngannou is gone. So there is some long-term, value in a Ciryl Gane, but again, having that Contender Series moment, it diminishes it a bit. So keep that in mind. People have been asking me what I think these NFTs are going to go for. I've done a full assessment of my top 10 rankings for the Champion Series moments on the Pro Sports Podcasters podcast. And for the Contender Series, I've actually done another video on our channel looking at what I believe the Contender Series moments will be worth, which ones will be worth more than others. And that's more of a long-term assessment. That's not what they're going to be going for out the hop. When the marketplace opens today, expect to see quite a few of these in the very beginning going at, say, $20. Okay, $20 for a lot of the Contender Series moments. And those are people who got in and have decided to just maybe keep the one moment they really want and sell the rest quickly in order to get their money back. So do not be surprised if you see quite a few moments going somewhere between $20 and $40 when the market opens. Once the market levels out, and the people who are looking long-term have bought up what they want to buy. A lot of people are going to collect the full Contender Series because it won't be too expensive to get in and get that now, especially if you were part of that first Series 0 drop and you bought 5 packs. You got the 5 initial bonus drops. It's not going to take you that much spending, really, to get to that full Contender Series set. That being said, there's an incentive to spending maybe a little more, and that's the Israel Adesanya Fandom moment, which is being released February 25th, and that's going to anyone who spent net $500 on the platform. So as long as you've spent at least $500 more than you've made in the marketplace, you'll get airdropped a Israel Adesanya NFT. It's going to be limited to the number of people who actually achieve that goal. And there'll be quite a few that do it. I put it north of 10,000 at least. So you're looking at a fandom moment that's going to be a one of, say, 10 to 15,000, right? So it's going to be worth more than some of the Contender Series moments that have come out in Series 0. I mean, it's the very first fandom is going to have additional value there. So it's one that's worth going for a lot of collectors. And because of that, I expect to see a very busy marketplace for the first week because people are going to want to reach that goal in order to get that particular drop, which means sellers have a limited window to really push out their NFTs, even ones that maybe have been bulk bought by certain collectors. You'll still have a chance to sell them early because people will be trying to hit that $500 mark. So that's an advantage in the beginning of this marketplace. But I really see the marketplace advantage long term, especially when it comes to Series 0. Once they start releasing Series 1, then the Series 0 moment should actually take a bump in value because by that time, we're probably looking at least double the fan base on the platform. Right now, the fan base is it's going to be somewhere north of 50,000 people on the platform, depending on how many new adopters get in at the 30,000 pack drop today. I'm really hoping that a lot of new people get in, to be honest. I mean, most of us that got in from the very beginning, myself included, we already have a lot of moments. So I'm kind of hoping that you have some new people that get in, they get their one pack, but now they want more, and that's going to really spur on the marketplace as well. So these are a couple of things that you got to keep in mind, whether you're looking to buy or sell. If you're looking to buy as early as possible. If you're looking to sell, hold on for a bit. Let it happen. But let's say you want to just list some items. You're looking to sell, but you want to get a good dollar for them. Don't list them too low. Don't look at the current market value when it opens and list at that number, because that's just people selling off. What you want to do is list at least double that number, even triple that number. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where if people want those moments, they're going to have to pay you that amount. So that's the strategy I'm taking, to be honest. And people have asked me what I think the champion moments are going for. Well, looking at the Discord conversations, the lowest champion moments probably be $1,000, and that's just a mistake in my opinion. The majority will probably run in the 3 to 5 range, and the best champion moments will be 10 plus. And that's, I mean, I got a Valentina Shevchenko, so mine's going to be up there, right? I consider her one of the most valuable champion moments you can get for a number of factors, because you can't just look at the fighter themselves. That's a factor, of course, but you also got to look at where's the fan base. Valentina's got the Russian fan base, which is huge. She's got a lot of expendable income. That's a huge advantage, okay? She's also the sort of Russian star when it comes to female MMA. Another massive advantage. She doesn't really have any competition in that category. And a few others that fit that mold. You got Volkanovski, probably the biggest star right now as far as Australia is concerned. So that's really big. You got Usman because, hey, he's in the GOAT conversation, one of the greatest of all time. He's just beat everybody that's in front of him, so that's going to factor in. These are things you got to look at when it comes to what the champion moments will be valued at. And depending on which one you have, you got to factor that in. You got to think about that, because otherwise you're going to be losing money if you actually set the bar too low. So set a high bar. If it doesn't hit right away, you can always change it later. That's just how I look at it. But have fun today. Hopefully you get a spot in line. And let's just get the marketplace rocking for the next week.